So, as some of you will know and some of you won't, we have a special guest tonight. The special guest will be one of our own. He's super excited for this. It's someone who has a tiny bit of experience with stand-up comedy. We literally said to him, look, you're basically a pro now.
Yeah.
What do we owe you? And he said, Tom, the pleasure's all mine. Forgo my salary for 6 months. He said, do not pay me. I went, that's too generous. He went, make it a year. He said, make it a year. So for the record, he said directly, don't pay him for a year. And he said, no matter what he says after what I say, he means it and don't reverse his decision. Do not pay the man. He is one of our very own. He's our own Mr. Nice. With a whole lot of spice. So please give the warmest welcome to our very own Sobin. Say one.
You guys are really great. You guys are really supportive and really supportive. Thank you. Yani is one of my biggest supporters. She just also was. So we say, Yani, the thing that is more beautiful than your smile in this world is your personality. Now that I said what you asked me to say, when I first started doing stand-up, Jess asked me that I should do a roast for Christmas party. She asked me like 2-3 times. But I feel like I don't know whether I can do roast, but I can do things like this. What I did to Yanni, like Jess, on a scale of 1 to 10, you are a classic 11. Boom, roasted. I don't know. Like, what else can I say? Like, Tom, are your parents magicians? Because I don't think 2 ordinary people can create something this magical. Boom, roasted. Yeah. What else? Who else? Charlie. Where is one? Charlie G. I think you dropped something. My jaw. Boom, roasted. Who else? Andrew, you. Can you stop being a cool, handsome, kind person in the room, please? Like, this guy is like Jim Halpert from Office. He is the Jim Halpert of our office. He's so kind, so handsome, so cool, generous. Please, boom roasted. I'm sorry, I think I don't understand the concept of roasting. We're gonna move on. But as you all know, I just started stand-up and it's literally my 3rd time doing it. So, just take it easy, just laugh. Please laugh. So I'm going to start with my usual routine. So as it is evident from my very thick accent and also from the way I look, yes, I'm from India. And yes, I wobble my head a lot when I talk. And no, I'm not the creepy, horny kind of Indian, as you can see. I'm the other kind of Indian. Yeah. And when I first came to UK, I thought there were 2 main stereotypes about Indian men. One is the creepy, horny kind with the wrinkled t-shirt, shabby hair, sexual predator type, And the other was this workaholic, money-minded, nerdy Indian wearing formal clothes all the time. Now I don't want to be a nerd, but I would rather be stereotyped as a nerdy Indian in suit than a creepy, horny Indian who's trying to gangbang you. I mean, you think think I dressed up because I'm performing tonight? No. This is how I dress every day. Yeah, this is how I go to Tesco to buy it. Yeah, with bow tie, cummerbund, like suspenders, double-breasted jacket. Yeah, that's how I go. I even have a special pocket for club card. So I walk into Tesco in slow motion. I flash my club card at the security. At this point, the poor guy is so confused. And not knowing what to do, he slowly bows and takes off his cap, thinking I own Tesco. I mean, you can't blame him. Apparently, Indian nerds in suits are taking control all over the country, so. You know, people say I'm really friendly and they feel really comfortable around me. Now, that makes me a natural third wheel. For the older folks in the crowd, third wheel is what kids these days call a mutual friend of a couple, just hanging out, is it? But my two close friends, John and Mary, started dating each other recently, and obviously I became their third wheel. But the problem is that I'm so good at being a third wheel that people are starting to assume we are a throper. We are not a throper, for the love of God, for the last time, we are not a throper, okay? But Mary is really good at planning dates, and some of her female friends have told her that if Mary was a guy, they would have dated her. So, as a joke, I put my hands on John's shoulder and said, buddy, if you were a girl, I would have dated you. What about you? He immediately pushed my hand off his shoulder and shouted, stay away from me, you sick fuck. We both are straight guys, but still, his rejection was so harsh that I was kind of offended. I was like, you think you can do better than me, buddy? You know, some of my girlfriends have said that I have passed the boyfriend material phase and reached the husband material phase. You know what that means, buddy? I will peel the orange for you. I will wake up early in the morning just to see you lie by my side. And most importantly, I would still love you even if you farted in front of me. Now that is a deal breaker in most of the relationships these days. And you still think you can do better than me, buddy? You wish. Anyway, months passed by and I realized Mary and I are really similar kind of people. And at one point Mary told me that, Sobin, you are like a male version of me. And I was like, wait a minute. If I am a male version of you, and if John is already dating you, that means if I was a pretty girl, John would have fucking dated me. Right? John fucked up and answered my question indirectly by dating a girl who's a female version of me. Aha! Who's the sick fuck now? Anyway, John was traumatized to know about this conversation between me and Mary. But to be fair, they have traumatized me as well. So one day, Mary was telling me that they're having so much sex. Think of me. What am I now, like a sex-preventing genie? So that when you and your partner want to turn off yourselves, you think of me and summon me as a genie, and I appear in the form of a genie in your room and I say, stop! Sex is late! Abstinence is cool! What's that? Sorry, I thought the what's that would make my genie cool, but if I can make it cool, I have a product idea with me. I mean, hear me out. I call it Abstini, the abstinence genie. Yeah, I mean, I'm an entrepreneur now. It's tough business. So, my main competitors would be condoms because they claim. Yeah, I'm hitting the main market now again. Condoms claim 98% of pregnancy prevention. My product, Abstini, can do 100% of pregnancy prevention by eliminating the act of sex altogether. And my initial investors would be some religious high schools. You know, my advertisements will go like, are you a religious school that wants to make abstinence cool? Then go Abstini, the abstinence genie, what's that? That's what my weird friends have made me now. But I still love my weird friends because I'm not so weird. And weird people are my people, like, you know? I mean, I'm talking about the fun weird. I'm not talking about the creepy, horny Indian kind of people. Fun weird people, you know? And I remember talking to a friend about how we fun weird people become friends and hang out together. And he told me something that really stuck with me. Actually, that friend is actually Paddy, who's my work bestie Charlie's boyfriend. I mean, yeah, I know what you're thinking. Yes, I have been there third wheel as well. Yes. I mean, don't be surprised. We have established that that's my thing. Being a third wheel is my thing. Anyway, Paddy was telling me that Sobin, not being weird is boring. And I was like, I couldn't agree more. If you are so uptight, and if you can't laugh at yourselves, then it's boring. I mean, look at me making a 5-minute set on how my friends use me as a sex prevention. I mean, is it traumatizing? Yes. But is it funny? Also yes. So, like a legend once said, like, when life gives you lemonade, make lemon out of it. And then life will be like, what? Anyway. Anywho, that is my usual 5-minute set that I have done, and some of you have seen that. But no, thank you. You can clap. Thank you. But since this is Climate Partners Christmas party, I thought I should talk about climate partner and sustainability as well. So I have another 5 more minutes. Yeah. So hello. Hello, love. That's my British accent. Anyway, like I said, so I'm going to try something new. I just wrote it yesterday, like 2 days, so might not be as funny as my previous 5 minutes where you were laughing so hard. So, yeah, but still, let's go with it. So, I personally think Climate Partner is the most sustainable consulting firm among all the other companies. You know why? Ask me why.
Why?
Yeah, because I think, like we always say, we don't have competitors. We think of others as peers. And since we think of them all as peers, we got no beef with them. And since we eliminated that beef, we made a huge reduction, and we are the sustainable company! That was a really bad joke. I have to make it. But talking about sustainability, being an Indian and trying to be sustainable is actually a win-win situation. It's easy. I mean, I know we Indians populate the earth a lot, and that's not very sustainable, but still, in other aspects, we are sustainable. Like, for example, we Indians are known for being really careful with money, or as some haters say, we are cheap, yes. But I would like to use the word careful with money. So, growing up in an Indian household, you're constantly asked to not waste anything. Don't waste water, don't waste food, don't waste electricity, don't use your siblings' clothes and books, Don't waste paper. So, I remember as a kid, when I study in my room with the lights on, I might take a small quick break to go to the toilet to pee. And I remember my mom will be in the kitchen or living room or somewhere else not near me. And as soon as I leave my room with lights on, I can hear my mom shouting, "Light off akla Sobin!" Sorry, my mother doesn't speak English. What she meant is like, switch off the lights, Sobin. Well, that's how strict she was. And also, on top of being an Indian, I'm also son of a self-employed businessman. My dad, he was in Saudi Arabia, and like any sensible Indian would do, he found his favorite street in Saudi Arabia and opened a convenience store in that street. Any sensible Indian would do. So yeah, being an Indian and also son of a self-employed Indian businessman, I am very careful with money. And as a child, you are forced to be sustainable because you have Indian parents. But even as an adult, now that I'm away from my parents, and I'm independent, I'm still forced to be sustainable because I'm Indian. You know why? Like for example, I am among my old friends who fly the least. Not because I'm sustainable, because my Indian passport is a piece of shit. Yeah. So as a child, your Indian parents force you to be sustainable, and as an adult, your Indian passport forces you to be sustainable. So I don't even have to try, But you can still, you can be cheap, sustainable, and an Indian, but still be the most well-dressed man in the room. Yeah. I mean, I have to literally try so hard to good look among this good-looking, handsome white men in the office. I mean, I've seen this guy like looking like models. I mean, what? Look at this guy. I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, it's so difficult, and that's why I always overdress. As you know, if you have seen me in the office, I overdress. And I remember like a few months ago, we were talking about this Christmas party, I don't know, some of us, and somebody mentioned, we should ask everyone to do smart casuals on Christmas party, And I was like, bitch, please. I do smart casuals on a random Tuesday. It's Christmas. I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna go all in, as in like burgundy jacket with double-breasted jacket with golden buttons and that, all in. Like, that's how all in I'm gonna with like suspenders and that's how committed I am to this, So, but I mean, otherwise I can't. Some of these guys look at Brad Pitt, like look at that Richard, like oh my God. And where's Felix? Like this guy looks like a young Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, it's so frustrating. So I had to. But like I try to be very sustainable. But another thing is that a lot of you have complimented me on my outfit today. Really, thank you. I have to put some thought into it, but thank you. But the thing I'm most proud about this outfit is not that it looks good. It looks good, but the thing I'm most proud about is that not a single piece of clothing I'm wearing today is brand new. So you can be sustainable and still be the well-dressed man in the room. You can. So this jacket is from Depop, like it's a second-hand jacket I brought from Depop. And shout out to Felix who suggested Depop like 1 year ago. I'm still mad at you, but still thank you. You're too handsome, but still thank you for the suggestion. I use Depop a lot. I mean, I literally bought a guitar from Depop, so you guys can, check it out. It's really fun. And Vinted is another second-hand app where I bought my bow tie, suspenders, cummerbund, and other stuff I'm wearing is not like used, but it's mine, but at least 2 or 3 years old. My shirt, my pants, my shoes, I did 2 years old. My pants are even more, even older. Like it's like literally I recently lost some weight, and my suspenders are literally holding it up. It will go down. It's not a style statement. It's like I need that. But apart from that, the thing that I'm most proud about in this outfit is actually my pocket square. If you haven't seen this, it's like very elegant, black, shiny pocket square. When I got my bow tie, I was like, okay, I need a black pocket square. But also I don't want to buy. Not because I'm careful with money, I'm also sustainable, that's why. But also careful with money. So I thought of what to do, and what I did is like, this is not even a pocket square, this is literally the inside of my jacket. It's literally the inside of my jacket's pocket. This looks good. It works. It's sustainable. It's cheap. And looks good. Well, with this outfit, what I was trying to achieve, or what I was trying to express today was to dress up as a young, handsome Indian Santa Claus. So let me end by saying, Namaste, Merry Christmas, and ho ho ho!